Welcome back everyone to another new video. Something really different this time. VW caddy come to me with a problem. I know what the problem is, but I don't know what's caused the problem. I won't know until I get a little bit further into it. We are on Friday the 31st of October, Halloween, so yeah. Well, anyway, you can clearly see there's an issue. Cambelt, you can move it. I don't know what's happened, whether it's broke or what, I don't know. All I've got is the information is his son was driving it on the motorway and it started slowing down and losing power, and then it stopped, and obviously this has happened. Now what I can tell you about it, because I know nothing about this van apart from what he's told me, is it's had 4 new injectors 2 years ago by Volkswagen, and the cambelt and water pump was done 2 years ago at the same time as doing these by Volkswagen. That's all I can tell you. I know nothing else about the car. 100% it's going to have smashed some valves. I'm going to do various parts of this, so there might be a part 1 and a part 2, just depending. I'm almost certain the head's going to have to come off because it's going to have smashed valves more than likely, but there's a hell of a lot to take off. I have got my canopy up and I've got it down with loads of water holding it down. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting into it, just taking off some various bits around, inlet manifold, injectors, injector pipes. I'm going to take the fuel pipes totally off, out the way, so nothing's in my way. Get it up in the air, take the under tray off, and just basically get this mount off. And I want to get this cover off and find out what's gone on there, because if everything seems fine and everything's all good up there, something's obviously gone wrong somewhere for that to go like that. Not in the space of 2 years. The mileage on this car, I'm not 100% sure. 81,000 miles. Yeah, 81. And it says, I did see a cambelt sticker here, but I don't think this is right, because this has got, so this was done at there was one done at 30,000, but I'm guessing one was done 2 years ago by Volkswagen. I'm sure he says to me VW did one 2 years ago on it, cambelt and water pump. So yeah, we're just going to get into it and start stripping, as I do everything out my way, because I don't want nothing in my way. So yeah, I'm going to get into it and I'll bring you back shortly once I've taken stuff off. I'll see you all in a bit. Welcome back everyone. So we're still on this caddy. I am literally, I'd say possibly 45 minutes in. So as you can see, we've got all the injector pipes off. I've got more or less everything off what goes over here. The wiring's over here. I'm taking off the inlet manifold. I want to get that off to see if I can see if there's any bent valves down there. Once this is off, out the way, I'm then going to get my little jack underneath it, take the way to the engine. I've got to take the under tray off first. I'm going to drain the water out, and then we're going to get to this side housing, because I want to find out what's actually going on with this, because as I stand here and tell you now, I do not know what has happened to this vehicle. So yeah, this is a new one. I can understand the cambelt braking, which is perfectly normal, but 2 years ago, braking 2 years ago, I can't get my head around it, to be perfectly honest. So whether something's seized up or something's gone, I have no idea. There was no overheating. That's exactly what it says. There was no overheating, it just slowed down. For all I know, the engine could be seized. I don't know. No idea. I've only had one mishap so far, and that was taking out the little leak off things, and the end broke off on it. Only slightly, but not to worry. We'll just order a new set and put a new set on. So yeah, as you can see, there's not a fat lot in there, because most of the stuff, obviously I've got down there battery and everything else, and then inside just started putting the stuff down here in a nice little pile, so I know where everything is. And them dreaded clips, yes, the clips that go in there, right in the side of that, what keep the leak off pipes. I've put them safe, don't worry about that. They always get bloody lost, always. And I'm just hoping that these injectors come out, because the last one I did of these, it was #1, and we had to butcher the hell out of this rocker cover to get it off. So we ended up having rocker cover, injector, yeah, the list went on and on and on. So yeah, I'm going to get cracked into it. I'm going to get this off, so when I bring you back next, hopefully I should have all this lot off and this lot off, and yeah, you know where it is. Anyway, I'll see you all shortly. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. So we are a couple of hours into it. I've just been taking my time with it. I've found what the problem is. So this is the belt still wrapped down at the bottom. So this is what's happened with the belt. We'll get to that in a bit. But down at the bottom, right down at the bottom down here, if you look closely at that pulley there, that is your water pump, which is this one here. Now the pulley's broken off it. There's half of it missing because it's all here. So this is what it's meant to look like, because I've already brought the cambelt and water pump kit, which is this INA kit by Schaeffler. So question is, do I still take the head off, or do I put the belt on and try it? I know what my gut feeling's telling me. It may not have bent valves, but there's a good possibility it's going to have spun the lobes on the camshafts, and I won't know that until if I get the injectors out. We can get access then to the cams. The cams have got cutouts in. When you're looking at the cams in these, you'll have a cutout, and they're exactly like this, and that's where the head bolts are. That's where you know if they've spun on the lobes, because you know you won't get the timing correctly. Not saying that that's how it's got to be timed. What I'm saying is, if I turn them camshafts round as if I was going to take the head off, then that's what they should look like. One side should be like that, and the other side should be exactly the same. This water pump has totally gone to pieces. You can literally see that's what it's meant to look like, with the thickness on there, and you can see how thick that is. And if I show you the one what's on here, you got literally half of the size of that. And if I just hold that there, you can see the bearings have collapsed. Now I'm going to have to ask the question again about who did this timing belt and when it was done, because that should not have failed already, that water pump, not in the space of 2 years. You know, it's quite bad. I mean, there's bits of it everywhere, big massive chunks, and there's still more down there. It's a nice big piece of the belt as well, that is. Yep. It's bad. It's really bad. I've never ever come across one like this before. So yeah, basically it was just a little bit of an update. So I'm gonna go for taking the injectors out. I'm gonna take the rocker cover off. These are all okay still. These are okay. That's okay. Obviously all of them will be changed. I just don't think, oh yeah, you can see it a bit better now actually. You can see where it's broken off from it. You can see the half of it. There you go, look. It's really, really bad. I've never come across one like that before. No idea what's caused it. I couldn't tell you. No idea what's caused it. If anyone has had this issue before, drop me a comment. You know, like I said, this is the first time I've touched this van. I've not been near this van before. He's a new customer. So, but I'm sure he told me 2 years ago it was done at VW and the injectors was new as well at VW. How true it is, I don't know. But there you go. But yeah, I'm going to tackle these and get some of these out and see how far I can get, because either way, to get the head off, I've still got to get the DPF off, I've still got to get the turbo off. I could probably take the turbo off with the head, but I know I struggled before doing one. And like I said, if I have to take stuff off that doesn't need to come off, but it's going to make my life easier, then that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, right, I'll speak to you all in a bit. See you later. Welcome back everyone. So we're still on this caddy, running into little bits of difficulty. As thought, can't get that injector out at all. I've put some stuff down there to leave it now. I'm going to leave it overnight, see if it'll come out tomorrow. If not, I'll take the top off the injector and pull it out with my puller set what I've got. Now, obviously I couldn't show you properly when it was in the car. Let me just get this light up here properly. So, this is what we was on about with the water pump. You can clearly see how it's all broken off. And it is quite bad. You can wobble it all in your hand. It's absolutely shot, really bad. So that's the water pump, cam belt. It's a bit, I mean, this is the state of the belt that's come off here. Obviously it's snapped in half. We know what's caused it, which is the water pump, but why, I don't get after 2 years. And there's no name on this belt either. This is what I don't understand. I can't see nothing, literally nothing at all. There's no name on the belt, which is a bit concerning to me. And the heavens, I'm opening up. So I'll just quickly show you inside. So this is the new cam belt. Which is a Scheffler INA. And then we've got the new water pump, which I think I showed you earlier, didn't I? You got everything's all brand new in there, which is all of the new pulleys and guide pulleys and tensioner. So yeah, this is the new water pump. That's what it's meant to look like. So yeah, I just thought I would show you what the cause of the problem is. Now what I think I'm going to do is, once I've got this off, I'm going to check the timing. I'm going to get all the timing up with the pump and the bottom crank, which is down below. If I just get my torch I can show you. These are just idler pulleys, these are. This one, that one there is your tensioner, and that one down there is an idler pulley. And obviously this one here is an idler pulley. This one here is the pump timing. So this is what your cam belt runs on here, which is the injection pump. So I'm going to get all the timing marks on. I'm going to get all this lot off, and I'm going to put the belt on and see if it's done any damage. I have looked down the holes with my boroscope and I can't see any bent valves. Everything looks okay to me, but you never know. And that's something I've got to take into consideration, you know. It's just, if it is and it's locking up, then I'll just pull the belt back off, literally take it up in the air. I'll remove the DPF, which is just over here at the back, and then the turbo's there as well, and then the head will come off. You know, you've got a couple of little odds and sods down on the side here. But yeah, this was just a quick update of where I'm at. I'm stuck now because I just can't get this out, and I have got in touch with the guy who owns a van and told him, and he says, yeah, crack on, carry on with it. So yeah, there we have it. So this will be a part one. Tomorrow, once I put the belt on again, I'll update stuff and probably make a part 2 and a part 3. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you all soon, and have a great Halloween night. See you all later.